All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Today's class, we're going to be going over profit share, how it works, why it's important, and how you can use it as another potential stream of income for your business, right? So let's not take up any more time. Let's get right into it. So, everyone see my screen?
Yes.
So
Yes.
we are going to learn today about our profit share program that Keller Williams offers. Now they have paid over, I think it's over like $100 million in profit share ever since they started this to agents. So you figure that's split between all the agents who participate in the profit sharing program, which is pretty good. So let's scroll down and get to some. So welcome to your profit share tree. Welcome to the Grow Your Profit Share Tree course. By the end of this course, you'll be empowered to achieve following two big goals. Know how to enjoy the privilege of being treated like a stakeholder and have a plan to activate your passive income potential. Okay? So why profit share, right? Profit share at Keller Williams Realty, we're growing a profit share tree because we solidly believe our associates should be treated like stakeholders. Profit sharing is exactly what it sounds like. We share almost 50% of every market center's owner profit with the associates who help grow the company. We do it because that's how you treat stakeholders. This belief is foundational to who we are, and we truly believe that together, everyone achieves more. And I agree to that, right? You guys agree with that, right?
Yes.
Right. So profit sharing means that any associate can become part of the growth trajectory for any Keller Williams market center and can be rewarded with passive, potentially long-term income without investing any capital. You can be a part of your company's success and you're rewarded with a portion of the profits. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's completely, entirely, wholly, absolutely passive income. The income you can receive from profit share, your reward for helping the company grow, is an absolutely passive opportunity. You share in the profits of the company like an owner would, but without any personal risk or investing any capital. So for you, there's no financial risk, there's no legal risk, there's no down payment, there's no phone calls, there's no anything. It's just passive income. So what is passive income? Money that you receive without doing anyone? Fill in the blanks. Money you receive without doing
Any investment?
Anything?
right.
Any
Anything at
work.
all. Right. No work. You didn't really do anything. Right. It's passive, right? It's just coming to you whether you like it or not. Because you did something right one time and it's going to continue to pay you as long as that one time thing doesn't go away. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a guy, right? Madison Offenhauser, regional director at California Southern, has received more than $60,000 in profit share. He also receives passive income from a couple of rental properties he owns. But $60,000 in profit share, does that sound pretty good? That's not
Mm-hmm.
selling
Yeah.
houses, right? That's not selling houses. That's not any buyers. That's not dealing with anything other than your profit share. That's a pretty good number. I take that.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it work? Let's step back to see the forest, the big picture of Keller Williams profit share. We'll review how it's calculated in a moment. So here's the big picture. An associate joins any market center in Keller Williams Realty and names you as her sponsor. In a particular month, as part of her split, she pays company dollar to her market center. During that month, her market center is profitable. On the 21st of the following month, profit share is automatically deposited to your account. There's a special note. You're not getting a portion of the associate's commission. You are sharing in the owner's profits. Okay, everyone got that part?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you've been a Keller Williams associate for 3 years and a day, you are vested. When you are vested, you could leave Keller Williams Realty and still receive profit share. How ridiculous does that sound?
You said when you leave Keller Williams, you could still
Yes.
see.
After
So,
3 years and 1 day, you are considered what they call vested. When you are vested, you could leave Keller Williams Realty and still receive profit share. That's
oh, okay, that's good to know. I didn't
right.
know that.
That's something I didn't know either. And that's a really good thing, because let's just say, for example, 3 years and a day from now, you decide that, what, I want to pursue something else, or, real estate isn't working out for me, but you built a profit share tree already and you're already making money from it. That won't go away. You still get your money from Keller Williams because that tree still exists. I think that's a pretty powerful situation to be in, you know?
So, does that still count? Like, let's say I'm not with Keller Williams,
Uh-huh.
and if I refer someone to like the office, right? And they become licensed, they're now an agent. Does that get added to the profit sharing part of it?
I'm not sure in that way. I would figure if you
Oh,
were to
okay.
leave, your profit share tree would be whatever you left it at. I don't think
Oh, okay.
I don't think you would be able to add to it after you were to leave the company.
Oh, maybe
But
unless you're licensed
right,
still.
right, right. Or unless you
Okay,
right,
okay.
right. Okay. So you can will your profit share to you can will your profit share to a beneficiary.
Yeah, that part I knew.
Yeah, I knew that part too.
Yeah.
But that's something good
Okay.
to know as well.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone have any questions so far?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So how the tree grows, right? When you joined, hold on, let me let Eli in. There he is. Okay. So how the tree grows. So when you joined Keller Williams Realty, you thought of one person who was primarily responsible for bringing you to the company. It may not have been the person or the last person you talked to. It was the person who was most impactful on your decision-making process. That person was your sponsor. Excuse me. So your sponsor was asked to name the one person responsible for their joining Keller Williams, right? So this is you, your sponsor, and your sponsor's sponsor, right? Because everyone has a sponsor. Everyone was brought in by someone, right? So as with a family tree, we can trace sponsors in the profit share tree back many levels. Currently, the profit share system goes back 7 levels, okay, which we'll get into. So when someone names you as their sponsor, they go into your first level, right? When someone names you as their sponsor. So this is you, and these people all name you as their sponsor. And you're a sponsor, right? You're in their downline as well, right? So if someone names one of those people as a sponsor, they go into your second level, right? Currently, the profit share system grows 7 levels. So again, this is you. These are the people that you sponsored, right? That name you their sponsor. And these are the people that they sponsored, right? These are all their sponsors. And these people go into your downline as well. Anyone know why?
Because you originally brought that person in.
Exactly. You originally brought in the 3 people who are bringing in another 3 people. Okay. So focus on the first level. People who name you as their sponsor are in your first level. Though there are 7 levels to the profit share tree, you need only focus on developing the first level. Though, if you wanted to get purposeful about it, you could certainly encourage people in your first level to develop their first level. Time is the nourishment that grows the other levels. As people in your first level develop relationships and grow their profit share trees, your tree grows. The same holds true for your second level, third level, and so on. So here's an example. Oh, or here's someone with a huge. So Althea Osborne has received more than $2.7 million in profit share. She has a total of 5,488 associates in her tree. Only 14 named her as a sponsor, though. Did everybody catch that part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 14 people out of the 5,488 associates in her tree are actually her sponsor, are actually naming her as their sponsor, which means the 14 people she brought in a massive amount of people after, and they brought in people and they brought in people, and everyone started contributing into their profit shares, which is how her tree got so huge. But I would definitely take $2.7 million in profit share. Anyone else with me? Hands up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? And this is like, again, this is passive. She didn't sell a house, right? She didn't deal with any buyers. She didn't go on any listing presentations, right? She didn't do anything. She just added 14 people to her downline. That was it. And the rest was history. So, is it too late? Absolutely not. Your opportunity is now. Now is a phenomenal time to opt in to opportunity. As a Chinese proverb states, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I like that one.
Mhm.
So there's 4 steps to profit share. Is profit share real money? Yes, it is. In 2008, Keller Williams Realty Market Centers distributed to their associates more than $30 million in profit share. This was in 2008. That should go and show you how old this is. And number one, how much has exceeded since then. From the beginning of the profit share system through the end of 2008, Keller Williams Realty Market Centers gave their associates approximately $237.7 million in profit share. I need that. Every month, market centers split their profits with roughly 52% going to the owners who took the risk and 48% going to the associates who helped the company grow. Madison Offenhauser, a regional director at California LA Coastal and California Westside LA, points out this is a very big deal. Do you know any other real estate company that splits nearly half of its profits with its associates? Without any risk, associates can participate in this company as if they were owners. So let me ask you that. Are there any other companies, have you ever seen or heard of doing something like this?
No.
No, there's not a single one outside of KW that does this. And if you look at the percentage, that's pretty high. So 52% of the profits go to the owners, right? The other 48% gets split up between everyone else in the market center that has profit share, that have people in their tree. That's a huge number.
Mm-hmm.
That's not 20% that they're splitting. That's 48%. That's almost half of what the owner should be making, right? And they give it to their associates. I think that's extremely powerful. So let's take a closer look at how profit share is calculated. Understand it so you can understand your role as a stakeholder. Don't worry though, you will never have to explain the math. There are 4 steps to profit share. The market center calculates profit. The market center splits the profit share factor is calculated, the profit share is dispersed. Okay, so let's get into step 1. So as we see here, the market center gross closed commission is a little over $1 million, right? 1,070,124. Less the Keller will, right, minus, right, the royalty fee that we all have to pay. So that came out to 27,000. So this equals their net gross commission, which is now $1,042,000, less the associate commission, right? How much they have to pay us. So 910,000, right? Equals the company dollar, which is their percentage of off of our commissions, what we pay are 30%. So that's 132,000, right? Less KW approved expenses. These are market center would be market center expenses and things like that. Excuse me. And then this equals KW profit or loss. So there's $73,000, right? of profit after all this is said and done. Okay? After everything's done, $73,000. Note, if there is no profit, there will be no profit share to distribute. So do you think this program was designed to push you to grow your market center?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Because if, like it says, if there is no profit, there will be no profit share. So let's say you did opt into the profit share, right? And you started doing this. Would you then be more invested on making sure that our market center was profitable every single month,
Yep.
right? Regardless of what you had to do to get it, would you make sure that we were profitable every single month?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. So that's the part that is driving this is they know that if they allow you to get into the profit share program and start to, and have access to this type of situation, they know that you want to get paid. So you're going to do everything in your power in order to make sure that your profit center is going to be profitable for the month so you can get your profit share. Okay. So, two. So the market center splits the profit, right? Splits the profit between the profit share pool and the owners. So this is the profit share pool, and this is the owner's profit. So on your level 1, you get 25%, right? On your level 2 is 35%, and on your level 3, it's 50%. But these are based off of the first almost $3,000 of profit, right? This is based on the next 8,250 of profit, and this is any profit over $11,240. Right? Everyone see this? Or it says, think of it this way: roughly 50%, 52% of profit goes to the owners who took the risk, and 48% goes to the associates who helped the company grow. Okay. So let's get into how it's calculated. So the profit share factor is calculated on a monthly basis. The market center's profit share factor is determined by dividing the market center's total profit share pool by its company dollar amount. In our example, if we divide the market center's $34,000 profit share pool by its $132,000 company dollar, we find a profit share factor of 0.2639, right? And that's just calculations, right? It's just so you can know how the whole thing works when you're doing this. You know how your money is being calculated. So step 4, what each associate paid in company dollar for a month is multiplied by the profit share factor to find the amount of profit share that will be distributed to that associate's branch in the profit share tree on the 21st of the following month. In our example, if an associate paid $1,800 in company dollar that month, we multiply that by 1,800 by the 0.2639 to find that $475 will be distributed to this associate's branch. Everyone follow that? Okay. So, how the money grows on this tree. So, remember how the tree grows? If someone names you as their sponsor, they're in your first level. If someone names that person as their sponsor, the new person is in your second level, and so on for 7 levels. The disbursement of profit through an associate's branch is on a tiered system. The first ALC determined these percentages. Subsequent international ALCs have considered changing them, but have ultimately agreed these numbers work best. In the example above, if our associate in your first level as sponsor, you would get $237.51 deposited into your account on the 21st of the month following these calculations. If our example associates is in your sixth level, you would get $47.50 deposited. Does that make sense, everybody? Do we get kind of how this is going, right? So your first level, this is the person that you sponsored. This is the person that they sponsored. This is the person that the second level person sponsored, right? And so on and so forth, right? So these are the percentages of that calculation, right? Of that 475, right? So this is what you would get out of that 475 on each level. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? To give you the 475 altogether, right? Because that's 100% of all these levels, right? Anyone have any questions so far? We're all good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, could profit share be real money to me? Yes, it could. Remember, time nourishes the tree. As your levels develop, your profit share can grow. Perhaps at first, you only have one person on your first level. Maybe you receive $22. That could be a free lunch with a friend. Over time, it can grow. Perhaps later, you have two people on your first level and three on your second. Maybe you receive $500. Perhaps that would cover your car payment, right? After more time, your profit share tree could continue to grow. Maybe your profit sharing check grows to $4,000. That could be a nice vacation with your family, right? Perhaps after more time, you're receiving $22,000 a year. Perhaps you start saving it and use it later to pay your daughter's tuition wherever she wants to go to school. So, what could profit share do for you and your family? Sounds like it could do a lot, huh?
A lot.
Yeah.
Right? Sounds like we could do a lot with this, right? So, what could you do for someone in need? Profit share is a gift that can make fresh, fulfilling opportunities possible in your life and the lives of your loved ones. As you consider receiving the gift of profit share, you may want to consider giving a gift to KW Cares through automatic deductions on your green sheets. KW Cares is a 501c3 public charity that provides emergency financial assistance to KW family members who experience financial hardship due to sudden emergencies. Your gift need to be great to have, your gift not need to be great to have a great impact. Talk with your Market Center administrator to set up a deduction for a donation from each of your transactions. Together, we can achieve more and do more for our KW family. I usually, when I do my transactions, I always donate to KW Cares. There was a woman when I first got into our office who actually needed it. She had like a family, I forget what it was, a real bad family emergency. And she reached out to KW Cares and they actually sent her some money to help her with her problem. So I've seen it, work firsthand. It's not one of those things that you can never use or, you have to have a million and one excuses to get it access to. If you ever needed KW Cares, they would be there for you, just like they are for everyone else that needs it. Cool. So, want to opt in to opportunity and help grow the company? Just build a relationship and refer. That's it. You're not a recruiter. That's the team leader's job. Your job is to inspire interest. Okay. Our company grows when we succeed through each other. As a result of your relationships and referrals, your market center will grow. As a result of your team leaders' recruiting efforts, your profit share tree can grow. We can think of this path to growth in the following three steps, right? So relate, right? Your relationship with the person, it could be a friend, family member, coworker, or someone that you know that's just been like, you know what? I've been thinking about getting my real estate license for quite some time now, right? And all you're going to do is refer them to our market center and refer them to our team leader or to Raj or to me. And we can speak to them and then we will recruit them. And being that you're the person that gave us that person's information, you will then be named as their sponsor. Not me, not Raj, not anyone else. You, because you brought them to the market center. You brought their attention. You brought our attention to them. So if you want to become the one person who is responsible for bringing someone to the company, just develop a relationship with them. Tell them why you love it at Keller Williams Realty, then refer them to your team leader. This is how our company grows. Real estate is a relationship business. Market center growth is just another aspect of that relationship business, and it can be a particularly profitable aspect. Everyone follow? Okay. So now we're going to break down how we do that. So step one, relate. Who? You never know who is ready for change. Your purposeful comment or connection could be the catalyst for positive transformation in someone's life in terms of which company they're with, or even which career they're in. Nearly anyone could be a potential number of your profit share tree, and nearly everyone would benefit from the value and opportunity Keller Williams Realty brings. Potential members of your profit share tree will fall into one of four quadrants, right? Active, people actively selling real estate, co-brokers, friends, people you meet at local board meetings, etc. Curious, people not in real estate, but curious about getting into it, family members, friends, acquaintances, teachers, musicians, salespeople, etc. Related, people in a real estate related industry, like loan officers, title representatives, home inspectors, the list goes on with the industry related aspect. And four is potential. People who are not in real estate with no stated interest who you think have the potential to be good at it. And that includes family members, friends, acquaintances, teachers, salespeople, etc. So you're going to connect with people in each of the squares to cover all of your bases. You never know who is ready to respond to the value and opportunity of Keller Williams Realty. And when they are ready, you want to be the one person who comes to mind as their inspiration, right?
Mhm.
So here we have Gene Frederick, Regional Director at Virginia and West Virginia, recommends that after a transaction, whether it was 2 months ago or a day ago, you call the other agent in the deal. Co-op agents, he points out, are a wonderful place to start building relationships. You're not selling anybody on anything. You're not making any sort of presentation. You're talking to people and you're getting to know them. You're simply saying that you're pretty happy where you are. Your goal is not to get someone to sign up with Keller Williams. Your goal is to refer them to your team leader. You can do this. It is easy. So, does everybody feel the same way about that? Is it easy?
Somewhat, yeah. It's
The
just
answer is
talking.
it could be. It could be. It could be hard. We don't know. We have to give it a shot though, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
where will you find people? So, who could you purposefully start building a relationship with today? Anyone?
I guess anyone you talk to, you just have to ask.
Right? Anybody. You can start with people, like I said, like people in these four quadrants, right?
Oh,
This
let
is
me
a
see.
this is a great place to start because you're going to have your active people who are already in real estate, people that you know that are curious about real estate, people that are in real estate related industries, or people that you just see that have a sales potential, right? You know someone they just really good at selling, right? So anybody, right? And where could you find other people to talk to?
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere. Everywhere, right? Where are people?
Mm-hmm.
People are all over the place, right? I could walk outside right now and find a person, right? So people are everywhere. People, your friends, your family, they're closer to you. I would start there and then, work your way into getting into speaking to co-brokers and things like that. Or maybe you know an agent that, that could use some extra coaching and mentoring that our office provides because no other office is doing as much training and coaching as we do. Not one. I've checked. Not a single one. They all have maybe like once a week they have like a meeting or something like that. And they probably get 4 or 5 people on there. And the content isn't great. Not great. Okay. So that's one draw that we have here is our ongoing coaching and things like that. But you guys aren't responsible for saying any of that stuff. Your job is clearly just to get them to the team leader, to Raj or myself, and we take it from there. Okay, so no heavy lifting for you guys. All you got to do is just find the people and point them to us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? It's remarkably simple to inspire interest by being natural, honest, and yourself. You can, however, thwart the process by inadvertently putting someone on the defensive. Keep the thwart away by adhering to the following rules. Never say anything negative about someone else's company. Never say anything negative about someone else's broker. Never say anything negative about what you think they might be experiencing. Anybody know why you would never say anything negative?
I wouldn't say anything negative because I mean we're all in the same field and you never know who you're gonna come across again.
Right,
It's a relationship
right.
we're in.
Absolutely. So I wouldn't, I mean, and then firstly, I'm not a negative person, right? I don't come off negative. I wouldn't have something negative to say about someone else's company because to be technical, I don't know much about anyone else's company other than my own. I can only go off of what the news and newspapers say because I don't read into anyone else's company because I could care less, right?
Mhm.
So there are no negative comments to be made. There's no negativity. Never say anything like the following. Why do you even work there? Don't you get it? Why would you pay your company so much money, right? You can, however, achieve success with the following process. Invite an agent to coffee, ask relationship building questions, share Gary Keller's latest career powering book, Shift, suggest a meeting with your team leader. That seems simple enough, right?
Mhm.
So let's break it down. So, one, invite an agent to coffee script, right? There's a script for it. Oh, that's cool. So this is the guy, Gene Frederick, from Virginia and West Virginia. Recommends the following script to meet with a co-op agent after a transaction has closed. So this is after you have done a transaction with this agent and you work with them and you want to meet them for coffee. So who wants to role play with me? Oh, great.
I guess I guess I can.
Today's is me and you. So, hi Tades. This is Lawrence. No, well, oh, we gotta start over. So I guess it's a phone call. Okay, ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hi Tades.
Yes, hi. How are you?
I'm good. This is Lawrence.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going good. So it was so much fun doing that transaction with you. I really like the way you handled your buyer's agent in the negotiation process.
Oh, okay, I appreciate that.
Awesome. Tades, can we go meet for coffee next Tuesday? I just want to get to know you, and I have a small gift of appreciation I'd like to give you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay. How about Tuesday at 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. will work.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll see you there.
Oh,
Great.
okay. I'll see you there.
So this is for a script. Thank you, Tades. This
Hmm.
is for a script when you have closed with an agent, right? And this is very simple, right? Because all you're doing is asking them to meet for a coffee, right? So your objective with this script is just to get them to meet with you so you can sit down and have a conversation, right? So this is for if you've never done a deal with the agent, you could use the following alternate script. So, Tades, ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hi, Tades.
Yes, hi Lawrence, how are you?
Good. It was so much
Oh,
fun talking with you at that seminar the other day. Our conversation was just so lovely and so great. You were very informational with everything you gave me. You gave me a lot of value, so I appreciate you for that.
no, you're welcome.
So, Tades, can we go meet for coffee next Tuesday? I'd just like to get to know you and talk shop. Is that okay?
Yeah, Tuesday might not work, maybe another day.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever day works best for you. I'm also free on Thursday.
Thursday's better.
Okay. Thursday at 10 or 11, does that work for you?
11.
11? Okay. Okay, great. So I'll see you then.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay. So again, the goal, the objective is to just sit down with the person and to have a conversation. So next up, we have ask relationship building questions. While you meet with the agent, get to know them, talk shop, and remember to stay positive. I have no idea what talk shop means. Does anyone know what that means? It sounds like a
Nope.
very old saying to me.
Yeah.
So
I guess talk business. I don't know.
I guess, right? I have no idea what that means. So the script goes, tell me a little bit about yourself, and we're going to use the Ford model, right? Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Okay, so we're going to say, hey, you have any kids? How's your family doing? Things like that. Occupation, how's work, right? How's your business going, right? Recreation, hey, you plan on taking any vacations, or are you going taking the family anywhere this year, or you know, and dreams. So what are some of your goals that you want to meet in your real estate career or in life, right? And then we asked, how long have you been in the business? And how do you like it? How do you like it at? Oh, this is just so old. Um so it says, how do you like it? Right? Now, when you get the return question of how do you like it at Keller Williams, be honest, right? Don't compare Keller Williams to anybody else's company. Simply speak to your experience, right? You may have had a bad experience, right? But if you're trying to get this person to join your profit share tree, do you think you should keep that to yourself? Yeah, right? So so you simply want to, I love Keller Williams. The energy in our market center is phenomenal right now. I went to a seller mastery class this week and actually increased my business while I was in class. It was a powerful experience. I love working with my team leader. He always puts my business first, right? But don't gush, right? Be genuine, be yourself, and remember that you have absolutely nothing to lose. If they never join Keller Williams Realty, you've got a great new colleague in the industry. If they do join Keller Williams Realty, you've got a great new colleague in the company. Okay. So it's a win-win either way that you look at it. So don't be mad if they don't, want to join your company right away. They might be more than comfortable where they are. Most people don't want to leave where they are. Like, for example, for me, I'm just very loyal to things. So this probably might be my only company I ever work for. If everything stays as great as it is, I don't have a problem staying here, right? So, moving on. Give the gift of shift script. So, what better gift of appreciation than the 12 proven strategies for achieving success in any market? Give the gift of shift and invite the agent to continue building the relationship. If you have not read this book, it is really, really, really good. There are, like it says, 12 proven strategies for achieving success in any market. If you read this book, you won't, like any market, you will be fine in. Doesn't matter what's going on, interest rates, low inventory, none of that matters. If you read this book, it would just change your whole mindset on it. And it also gives you strategies on how to work around tough markets, because tough markets have come before, right? And they're going to continue to keep coming. A market's going to be good, the market's going to be bad, it's going to be in between, back and forth. But reading this book will help you get ready for any situation in the market. So I suggest you all get and read that book. Okay. So you're going to go, you will love this book. It will open your eyes to another way of doing business. And quite frankly, it's packed with great ideas that will get you more leads, which is very true. If you've built rapport, you've probably identified specific ways this book could help your colleague's business. Alternately, you can speak to how it made an impact on you. So you could say, let me know what you think of page 71. I completely changed how I was doing open houses after that section, right? You're giving a gift of substance, a gift that has transformed business and lives. It could be a powerful catalyst for change in the hands of your colleague. And 4, suggest a meeting with your team leader script. Suggesting a meeting with your team leader and any team leader in the Keller Williams Realty system can be a natural development in the relationship building conversation. So Betsy Sheaf, top agent from Austin, Texas, has had 18 people name her as a sponsor, and has received more than $675,000 in profit share. She likes the script. My team leader is just the best there is. I would love for you to meet him. That sounds like all she says. When Mary Tennant, president and COO of Keller Williams Realty International, was a team leader, one of the associates in her office loved his consulting appointments with her. He would say to potential members of his profit share tree, if I can get you a consulting appointment with Mary, don't blow it. Your suggestion can be short and to the point. My team leader could tell you more about that. I'll have her follow up with you. Does that all make sense? Cool. So I'm stuck on this right here. 18 people, $675,000. Can we all get motivated behind that? No, I am. So these are role plays, ahas. That's really, really long. We're actually at our time, which we can pick back up on this for tomorrow. We can go through the rest of this. But I have a 9 o'clock I have to jump on. So do you guys have any questions for me regarding what we went over so far? There's only 13 more
thank you.
pages. No, everyone's good? Do you think this is a program that all of you would want to be a part of?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Because this is another source of income outside of your traditional business, right? So outside of you doing your transactions, you could be getting a check at the 21st of every single month of profit share, right? Which will then give you some consistency when it comes to your comes to your commissions, comes to your money, right? In the business. So I think that's a really powerful thing. I think this thing is really, really good. And we're gonna dive more into this tomorrow, and we'll get through the rest. And then we'll come up with some strategies and figure out how we can all make this work for ourselves, because I'm about to jump in. Okay.
Yeah.
I need
one more
18
question.
people. Go ahead, Eli.
So what happens, let's, for example, with that, Betsy Shifty from Austin, Texas. Let's say she leaves the company. What happens to her profit share? Is that a lifetime, or that she leaves with it?
Lifetime.
Yeah. So if she leaves the company, if she's been here for 3 years and a day, she's considered vested. And if she leaves, she still gets to get that money for the rest of her life.
Okay.
It does not stop.
I came in late, so I don't know if you.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that's right. You did come in late, so that's okay. Yeah. So the way it works is once you're a part of the company for 3 years and a day, you're then considered what's called vested. And if you leave the company after that 3 years and a day, let's say you leave 3 years and the second day, you will get your profit share forever, and you can will it to one of your beneficiaries.
Wow.
So this is powerful stuff here.
Powerful.
Right?
Yeah.
Powerful. Right?
I have 3 coworkers. I'm waiting on them to take the class. I learned about this a while ago.
Word. There you go. Get them in your profit share tree. Let's get it
You're
going.
waiting for them.
Awesome. So we'll talk about the rest of this tomorrow. We're going to come up with some strategies and everything else like that, how we're going to all get started on working on our profit share trees. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. You too.